I would just like to let you guys know that the healthcare in America is so fucked. Like, it's screwed. Like, we're going to be screwed no matter what. I was watching a movie in class called Sicko, starring Michael Moore, and he was talking about national healthcare in other countries that enjoyed it, and they had all these types of luxuries that we don't have in the United States, and I just wish that we like that out here, and it's not. But one thing you have to realize is that if you want a national healthcare system, you have to be able to pay more taxes, which is where we're going to be screwed. Like, although they pay more taxes, I believe that the value of their money is a lot higher, and the standard of living is a lot higher than it is out here, so they are able to pay for that type of stuff. Nobody's really struggling over there. And if you don't have the means or the money to be able to help yourself to survive, they will give you government funding to help you do that until you can get back on your feet and find a job. And that's one thing that America won't do. So I'm voting for the Democratic Party this year for the first time, and I think I'm making the right choice because although we'll have higher taxes if we do decide to work towards a national healthcare system, everybody will be taken care of. And when you think about it, you're already paying some portion of your taxes that go towards government funding for the people who really, really can't afford assistance. And so I'm not saying that taxes aren't just going to be a little bit more, they're probably a lot more, but in the long run, everybody will be taken care of, and I think America has to stop being so fucking greedy and just take the time to consider other people. No, I mean, yes, there are some people that will take advantage of the healthcare system, but for the majority and the most part, if we learn how to respect the system as other people have, I don't think we'll have a problem in the long run. People who want to do drugs or do alcohol or just waste their life um, and lose it to a substance or substance abuse, then yes, that's their problem. Yes, taxes will go towards funding them to help them survive, even if it's a lost cause. But I feel that a lot of the reason why Americans are so stressed out is because, partly because of the healthcare system. And if we didn't have to worry about certain things, a lot of people wouldn't have to smoke that cigarette, or wouldn't have to drink, or wouldn't have to smoke weed, or wouldn't have to do any type of drugs. There are always rare cases, and there are always people that enjoy doing it just for the hell of it. But for the most part, everything happens for a reason. That's what I believe, and that's what I'm standing firm to. I don't care what anybody says. Everything happens for a reason. And you don't act a certain way unless you've been either taught that way, grew up around that, and that's the only way that you know, or wanted to experience and got addicted. But I do believe that America should work towards a national healthcare system. Um, it's not a bad idea, and we've never tried it, so what do we have to lose? All of the healthcare insurance companies are taking our money. Let me tell you how insurance works. So you pay premiums, you pay um, co-payments, and all this other stuff to the insurance company for you to be able to have insurance. Sometimes you pay out of pocket. Insurance companies only pay a certain portion of what you owe for that hospital visit or for that checkup or whatever the case may be. And if you can't afford to pay that, you're going to be in debt. Also, if you already have a pre-existing condition, um, then you can forget about healthcare. You're already seen as a risk, at high risk at that, and you're not going to be able to have insurance. You're just going to struggle. And America deals with acute care, meaning that they only deal with the situation at hand, not preventative care. So we're not looking at the education that we need to have before going into a certain situation. Like, if we had more educational videos and went to doctors for more checkups and things like that before bad things happen, then we wouldn't have to deal with acute care as much. We would mainly deal with preventative care. And I kind of feel like I'm ranting or just blabbing right now, but there's just so much I want to say that, and I can't figure out the right way to word it. But I don't think that having national health care would be a bad idea. That's all I'm saying. And I believe this to be true because we need to change the way we think about healthcare. We need to change the way we think about money, the way we think about people, the way we think about social structure and social status. And if that can all change for the better instead of the worse, which we're on the verge of right now, then I think that we could make it and we would be able to manage not just the rich and not just the high middle class, but everybody. We don't have anything to lose. When you pay an insurance, you're paying a premium or you're paying, what is it called, a deductible. And each year when you pay that money, even if you don't go to the hospital to use it or utilize it or whatever, that money is gone. That 20,000 or that 30,000 that you paid for that whole year, that money is gone if you didn't use it. So you just wasted $20,000 that you could have kept if we had, or could have paid towards your taxes so we could have national health insurance so you can get whatever you need whenever you need it without that deductible. That's what I'm saying. It'll help you save. I just heard on a video today we can save $250 billion in government funding if we could have a national health insurance policy. So I just hope that everybody considers that. No, Obama is not trying to run. Sorry. No, Obama is not trying to run this country into the ground. He's trying to build it back up. It's already run into the ground. He's trying to build it back up, and that's going to take some time, and that's why I will be voting for Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, for another term. And that's all I really have to say. I don't like Mitt Romney, and I don't. Why? Like, really? I'm not even going to get started with that, but I'm voting for Obama. We need a national healthcare system, or we need to at least try to work towards it so that things could be better out here. And maybe the standard of living and the cost of living will increase so that we will have enough money to pay for things when prices do go up, because they will go up, but that's the cost we have to pay for national health insurance, just like everybody else. We're no different. And yeah, thank you for watching this video if you did, and if you didn't, you're missing out. Bye.